Hurry up, hit that Uber when we landing, then we showing up. Cause I'm in a different state with a different license plate. And you know my pocket straight, and you know my partner straight. And we hold it like hurry
till you make it. Hey, what you stand on? What if you take that ride tonight? Hey, what you stand on? What if you live or die tonight? Hey, what you stand on? Bottom line, gotta lead by example. Hey, what you stand on? What if you take that ride tonight? Hey, what you stand on? What if you live or die tonight? Hey, what you stand on? Bottom line, gotta lead by example. Hey, you know they dead wrong.
Yo, what's going on with y'all tonight? What's going on? Another episode, Real Conversation Podcast, presented to you by Real Conversation Podcast Network. Let's get right to it, man. We got a lot of topics, man. You know, the few past week we had George P. Brooks. You know, make sure y'all go check out that EP. That EP was fire, man. It got the streets talking, man. Everybody commenting. People trying to go at my boy. He ain't having it, man. He replying back to the comments. It's just a lot of good dialogue, you know. You know, we here to shake up the culture. That's what we do, have them real conversations. But let's touch into these topics we got today, man. We got a good variety of topics, man. First off, we gotta go with that Pooh Sheisty, man. It's looking bad for the boy Pooh Sheisty. Prosecutors share photos of Gucci Man being held at gunpoint while Pooh Sheisty stand next to him. But we got more than the photos. We got the video. We will speak on that first topic. Second topic, man. Daredevil couple who got engaged on top of Empire State Building released as lawyer claims it was a message of love. Then we got Druski, youngest host of the BET Awards, man. We got to give it up for Druski, man. Whether you like him or not, he made history. Shout out Druski. And topic after that, Jake Lang holds up sign saying black parents are failures outside of the BET Awards in Los Angeles. We're going to see how that turned out for him. Also, former NFL star Chris Johnson reveals ALS diagnosis. He was diagnosed with ALS at the age of 39. Prayers go out to him and his family. We also got Monique, famous actress. She called out Oprah Winfrey, because she was disrespecting Whitney Houston in an interview. She wasn't disrespecting, but she was giving a story where she kind of, people feel like she threw shade at Whitney Houston. She not here to defend herself, so. And then we got a mother and daughter arrested while stealing $7K plus worth of Louis Vuitton bags after tipping off cops by posting video to Young Miami's viral song Spin That. So, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. Tap in, tap in, tap in. If y'all want that link, let us know. We'll drop that link. Anybody want to join? We got a lot of the panel. We got Divine on the track. We got George P. Brooks. And we got CJ. So we're gonna do something different tonight. We're gonna tap in with the guests first and then get into the first topic. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Follow everybody on the panel. Let's get right to it. Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
We good.
Get some positivity.
Yeah, for sure.
Positive vibes.
Right.
We about to get right to the bullshit. We back. Yeah.
Let's go.
We had a good conversation with my man George P. Brooks. Hey, somebody put okay, good looking, CJ. We had a good conversation with my man Mr. Brooks down here. He came back. He a guest on the panel now, so y'all be cool with him. Don't be trying to go crazy in the comments from the last show. Let's get right to it, man. First topic, Pooh Sheisty, dumbass, got video footage of him robbing Gucci, man. I can't believe it. Let's get to it.
Prosecutors revealed they now have video showing part of an alleged robbery at a Dallas recording studio that resulted in 9 people federally charged.
Court filing says the video shows rapper Pooh Sheisty demanding Gucci Mane release him from his recording contract while an armed man blocks the door. Sheisty is facing kidnapping and extortion charges. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has more from the latest filings. Peyton.
Yeah, Stephen, Heather, now this newly obtained federal document was filed by prosecutors in response to a motion made by Pooh Sheisty filed last month proposing home confinement, arguing that the evidence against him didn't warrant keeping him in custody until trial. However, prosecutors say the strength of the government's case has actually increased, obtaining this release contract and also obtaining this video. Take a look. In newly filed documents, rapper Pooh Sheisty, real name Lontrell Williams Jr., is pictured here on the right with the big diamond chain and black ski mask on his head. Pooh Sheisty, allegedly unhappy with his record contract, asked Gucci Mane, real name Roderick Davis, labeled with the initials RD here, to release him from his contract. When they met up in Dallas, January of 2026, prosecutors say Gucci Mane initially refused to sign the release. They say Pooh Sheisty then, quote, produced an AK-style pistol described by victims as a choppa, pointed it at RD's head, and repeated his demand that RD sign the release of the contract. Court documents include a still image from a video prosecutors say shows Pooh Sheisty's father holding the release paperwork. They also say Gucci Mane was forced to say on video Pooh Sheisty dropped from 1017, known as 1017 Records. According to the filing, rapper Big 30 recorded the video while co-defendant DeMarcus Glover, pictured here, blocked the door while holding a firearm. Prosecutors say the group also stole about $450,000 in cash and jewelry. The video is a major development in the case. Back in April, Pooh Sheisty's attorney defended his client by pointing out the feds at the time didn't have any video.
They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence.
The filing also includes what prosecutors say is a signal group chat where Pooh Sheisty used the name Michael Myers to help plan the meeting alongside responses from other co-defendants, saying, I need 630 for Saturday, pulling up on WAP plus 2 drivers. Prosecutors say CERTI refers to certified gangsters. In all, Pooh Sheisty and 8 others are charged with kidnapping and extortion. At the time, Pooh Sheisty was on federal home confinement for an unrelated firearms conviction in Florida, where he was also prohibited from using drugs or alcohol. To support that claim, prosecutors included text messages from Pooh Sheisty, here saying he was, quote, high and drunk when asked what he was doing. Another text saying, quote, baby, I'm drunk as F. Prosecutors also say they have 5 witnesses and victims who are cooperating and corroborating this evidence. Pooh Sheisty remains in the Kaufman County Jail. He already pleaded not guilty. His trial is set for February, and he faces life in federal prison. Steve and Heather, back to you.
Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it.
Right to what?
Is it over for Sheisty or what? Did he blame his street team or what's going on, man?
For nigga behavior? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, first off, let's address why she said chopper so funny. She's like, chopper? Like, why did she say it like that?
She don't know nothing about that shit. She supposed to say it like that.
That was just funny the way she said that. Anyway, yeah, that's a wrap, man. Ain't no more music from Pooh Sheisty. It's all on video. We gotta learn to move in a world where we're all being watched. Like nothing's safe no more. We can't get away with shit no more. We have laws that are trying to allow police and the feds to tap into Discord messages and to other videos or other surveillance videos or footages that were outlawed at first. Now that they're those being tapped into and watching. So I would just always move like the feds are watching. You should always move like that.
Got a point, right. Mr. Brooks. How you feel?
Man, it's kind of sad to see because they were kind of alluding to the fact that
hold on, Mr. Brooks. Let them know where you from first. Pooh Sheisty from your same city.
I'm from South Memphis.
Yeah.
So,
let them know that. So
it's kind of saddens me because I hate to hear anybody from my city, fall off. But just seemed like what happened was he may have been under the influence, may have been drunk. But, there's some of that Memphis energy, and it's sad he got caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that energy moving from Memphis to DFW. I've noticed over the past couple of years. So when I heard about it, knowing where he's from, I'm really not surprised. But people just careless. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that have an amount of celebrity or some notoriety. It's like they forget once you get to a certain level, you got to leave that street stuff behind. You got to move on to from choppers to mutual funds and things like that. And when they forget that, that's when we find they fall off and get suspect stuff like this.
Yeah, man. I feel like, man, people be getting drunk off the riches, the fame, the clout.
They get drunk off the clout, then they still getting drunk off the lean. That ain't gonna mix.
I mean, each his own. We in America, but
man, to each his own. I mean, that's all cool and all to each his own. But when you eat your own, you might be suspect of certain consequences, unfortunately.
Yeah. But let's be honest, Pooh Sheisty, he playing this sort of game where he deep in the streets. I feel like he should have some type of OG, some type of advisory, somebody telling him some shit.
Man, he had his dad with him. He had his dad with him, so.
Where were the prison OGs at? Telling them to cut this shit out.
Right. It's like he just got out.
He just got out. And God damn, dog.
I will say this though. Folks that not from Memphis don't get it. But folks from Memphis be on some it's like a different whole mindset. Y'all wouldn't believe unless you're from there. Right. So I'm kind of not surprised he crashed out like that. But as far as OGs, when I lived in Memphis, those OGs really weren't doing what they were supposed to do. So many of them had fallen off. So a lot of that grace and lacing up young dudes were getting, they really were getting in the streets. You got old dudes trying to hang with the young dudes now. That's who they follow. So, OGs ain't what they used to be.
Yeah. Okay, CJ, how you feel? Let them know.
I just typed in the chat.
Yeah, he fucked around and found out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't drop. My only advice is don't drop the soap.
All right. I mean, hey, I can't even say, it's so bad. The nigga in me want to say free Pooh,
it takes its time to go hit different.
Right, it's gonna hit hella different. I can't say free Pooh Sheisty. I can't, man. I'm sorry, man. Hey, send somebody on his bucks, he gonna need it. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but
ain't no disrespect. Like, right? You can't feel bad. You can't condone like ignorant behavior, right? It's just like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, yo, you got to do better, man. Do you have kids?
He got one on the way. His mama just said it.
And that's it. So couldn't
Hey,
even put yourself. I mean, you just got out, and God gave you a chance to put yourself in position to be there for your child, and now that opportunity is going away, or is going away. I'm not saying it's gone. I'm not saying that you can't get a reduced sentence or it's over for him, but it's not looking good for my man.
yeah,
Right?
man. So, let's move on to the next topic. So, Daredevil couple climbed all the way up on top of the Empire State Building to propose and all this type crazy madness, man. It's been going extra viral. So we gotta speak on it, man. Let's bring up the clip. Like, share, and subscribe. Real Conversation Podcast. Let's go. Man, what the hell was that about, y'all? That was
Man,
crazy.
Man, let the people go, man.
yeah, let them go, man.
I,
They,
I,
it's not like they were. It's not like they were up there putting up something hateful or incendiary. Fine them for
Right.
breaking the city ordinance for doing that, but I don't see where they really did no harm.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, hey, you gotta, hey, you know that man love her.
Right.
right. Honestly, I think she trying to be sober. At least it's cool. I don't think they should be scrutinized, put in prison. They shouldn't be criticized so heavy. Like, man, man's one to propose his love. They like doing Daredevil shit. They ain't harm nobody.
Right. 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 Right.
It is what it is, man. Every day it's some content, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And the shout out to them, man. I hope they have man, peace and positivity to them, man. I hope they live long
Mhm.
lives. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't think they should be ostracized for that, man. I just
Yeah.
don't. I mean, we got enough negative stuff in the world, man. If he loved that woman enough to do that, then I look at that as maybe a good thing. I'm just glad that nobody get hurt, but
Right.
you know,
No,
we
thanks.
need more positive stuff.
Right.
Yeah, facts. We definitely do. Speaking of positivity, we gotta give it up to the brother Druski, man. We don't need no clips for this. Shout out Druski, man. And the people say all type of things about him, but he made history, man. Youngest host to ever host the BET Awards at 31 years old. So I believe he deserve it, man. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie to you.
yeah. I
He
mean,
the
why not?
hottest shit out.
I mean, he making a name for himself. I know a lot of people don't like his humor, but Yeah, humor is subjective. What's funny to you might not be funny to somebody else, but the brother got a following going up. We should salute him for something other than tearing him down, whether we like his humor or not.
Facts. And honestly, we gotta salute BET, man. This is the first time they actually evolving to me. Like this
Right.
brings social media to this what they was missing to me. Honestly, they was missing the youth. They was missing because besides like millennials like my age, I'm gonna say 30 and under don't give a damn about the BET
Well,
award.
well. See, the thing about BET, I'm 48. I saw BET go through kind of the glory days in the 80s to just they kind of fell off around the late 90s and early 2000s until Viacom took them over. But I heard they putting advisors in place like LL Cool J, Queen Latifah,
Right.
and
Kiki
Robert
Palmer.
Johnson. Yeah, to kind of give
Yeah,
it some
yeah.
direction now, because I think BET has been a long forgotten resource in the black community just because it did fall off. They weren't airing program that was really doing anything for our people. So I'm happy to see them getting back to that.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like Druski was what they was missing. They need to integrate with the now, the modern, the social media influencers, but they also need to get back to news, like
Right.
actual black
Yes.
news.
Right. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be it. And for a while they did have. I remember when I was probably in high school, they had a pretty good little news service going on there. But yeah, I think this is a good idea. I'm glad somebody said that they need to integrate news back into their broadcast. I think that's a noteworthy thing to do.
Yeah. But shout out Druski, shout out BT. But speaking of BT, we gotta get right back to the hatred in America.
Yeah,
Let's get back to the hatred real quick. Hate to say it, man, but y'all know what it is out here in these streets, man. This crazy motherfucker named Jake Lane. I guess he viral on the internet. They say he was outside of the Carmelo Anthony case trial. He got arrested out there, say he was gonna hurt black folks. But now he went to the after he got released from the Carmelo Anthony incident, this nigga drives right up to fucking LA and does this shit. Holds up signs, black parents are failures in front of the BET Awards. Like, what is this guy angle, bro? But we gonna give you the clip and then we gonna go in on this clown ass dude. I ain't gonna lie, this dude's a fucking clown. I don't even want to talk about him, but it's viral, so yeah, you know how that shit go. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Shout out Thinkster_reborn for the content.
Exhausting. But watch this. So Jake Lang decides to show up at the BET Awards in Los Angeles, California, wearing this vest with an iron cross, and we all know what that is, 1930s Germany, and a Confederate battle flag, and we know what that is too. This is a hate crime. Wearing this stuff going into that crowd, antagonizing those people is a hate crime. And these were the signs that Jake Lang brought with him. Let's read it together. Black parents are failure. I don't even think that's proper English. But what else can you expect from this nobody? Jake Lang apparently has a huge problem with our black and brown population of this country. Jake Lang says that they cause the most crime and they're bad parents. Hey guys, you know what time it is? It's time to take Jake to Stink University. Just a little research, Jake, and you could see where the problem lies. This is the total arrest in the United States, broken down by race. Let's see where the problem lies. Total arrests for African Americans, 1,815,144. Let's check out the whites, or the Caucasians, as you might call them. 6,816,975. Now, if the Stink's math is correct, I think that the whites or the Caucasians tripled the amount of arrests by black or African Americans. I think we could see where the problem lies, Jake. Please pause to read the rest of this chart. Numbers don't lie. Statistics do not lie. You know what lies? MAGA. Numbers don't lie. I think it's time that we start pushing the truth of really where the problem lies, where the threat lies in the United States. And it's not with our black and brown people. It's MAGA. Guys, tell me what you think about this in the comments. And if you haven't followed me yet, please do.
What y'all think of that?
All right, first of all, I'm MAGA, so he full of shit. I'm finna tell you what he messed up right there. He gave
Shit.
that number 1 point some million for whites, for black. And I ain't saying this because I believe what you say or disapprove. I just think he full of shit. If you quote a number 1 point some million for blacks, and you quote 6 point some million for whites, he didn't say nothing about the proportionate difference in the number in the first place. He didn't mention the data that was going to be relational as far as per capita. So he just bullshitted because it may be 6 times the number of whites in the country as opposed to blacks. So of course the number gonna look at that way. This seemed like he was trying to fit that data to fit a narrative without being totally transparent. That's intellectually dishonest. And talk about MAGA, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know. That was some male tampon shit right there. I don't know what he had.
Oh,
Either
shit.
way, Jake Lang ain't nothing but he just clickbait. You just ignore people like that. That's what you know why he did it, to get folks all emotionally upset. Because that's how they control us. They get us in our emotions and then they can do whatever they want to do to us. But yeah, he a piece of shit, and they do that made the video a piece of shit. So that's a wash.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I was going to add that and he's incorrect. Numbers do lie, and the people the things what doesn't tell the truth is people. People lie. So you can manipulate the numbers to suggest whatever narrative you want. So yes, numbers do lie, and yes, you got to trust and verify what you're consuming. So that's not true. Or sorry, that is true. Excuse me. Yeah, that's something that we wanted to add to that. But yeah, what Mr. George said.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. He did have a good point about them numbers though. I ain't gonna lie. I like when people bring out numbers. It helped the conversation move forward. I don't know where he was going with that MAGA shit, but as far as them numbers, I like he pointed that out because
Here's the thing about data we got to understand. We tend to rely so heavily on numbers that we hear a number, we give it instant credibility. But you got to look at when somebody uses a study to present an argument, where is that study from? What are they leaving out? How are they doing it? Why are they doing it? Because you can find the statistics to substantiate anything you want. But if you don't give the proper context and put it in its right place, then you lie. That's being deceptive.
Yeah, I mean we gotta check the source for everything though.
Yeah,
that's in life.
Yeah, check and quantify. Check and quantify the sources.
And it's broader than that because right now it's affecting everything. And so what y'all may or may not know is that there are think tanks for both Democratic and Republican parties, and that's for any really political party. And what they do is they use these people, researchers, scientists, to basically cherry pick information to present a narrative to get you to persuade you to think a certain way. So it's very dangerous the way you can manipulate statistics and numbers to get people to think however you want. So it's really important for people to be able to read, understand data, research, and be able to think for themselves. So that's kind of the overall thing I want to say about that.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see my people get back to, where we discern, where we process information, where we don't see something on TikTok because some celebrity said it, and then we take it for gospel, and we go out into the world and community believing some bullshit. I just want people, I think the part of the problem is, like, right now, it's a civil war going on with black folks right now. Y'all wouldn't believe it, but I'm in it every day between black Democrats and black conservatives. And I'm thinking, why can't we have it where we all get along? Why can't we get past that emotion, that reaction that we have as people, sometimes justified, sometimes not, and have some real discussions instead of folks trying to get on each other's head? So
Yeah.
I know I kind of bled off into this subject.
But
That's
George,
what
I mean, I hear you, but let's be honest. When you bring up
Common
politics, religion, and like how to raise other people's children, it's gonna start debates,
and it's
arguments.
right. And I want debates, but we don't have to argue. If we can have a spirited discussion where we get involved in intellectual discourse and be like, okay, you go your way, I go mine, we cool. We can still meet up at the barbecue. But right now with black folks, man, past holidays, I heard people telling me, my big mama told me don't come around no more because I voted for Trump. It's messed up. So it's been this level for ever since this stuff started for me in August. This all
I'm sorry. I'm
So,
sorry, but
Honestly,
I'm sorry, but sometimes other black people are some. I don't like hearing from those other black people because all they are to me all they full of is just bullshit.
right, right. Right.
It's like they're all just full of Section 8 bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. When I see what started a lot of the controversies when I made the point about, and I'm just going to use the verbiage just for to validate it. When I wrote about black people and niggas, people got so offended. If you got offended, which one you think I'm talking about? Why are you getting offended? This is something that we've all noticed, a certain sect of our people that honestly embarrass us. And then the point I made in the thread earlier was the young lady was like, I was being negative. Only white other cultures don't do this. Did you see the response from all them white folks saying, yes, we do? Don't you know how many Hispanic folks I know that say, yeah, we got them too. We don't like chulos. It's not something that's just us. So why am I being criticized for calling out something because I want us to improve it? Why are you so sensitive? And then why did you go go ahead?
Because they are so damn comfortable in bullshit and selling for bullshit cigarettes and shit, and like that, like perfect example, the new song from Young Miami, spend that shit,
Yeah.
And
I think it's a little deeper than that. I think it's a reflection of a darker part of themselves that they may not want to admit or recognize, and that's difficult for somebody to come to terms with. So I don't think it's. I mean, I think maybe some of that's true, CJ, but I think it's deeper than that, though.
You know what? The root of a lot of our problem is the breakdown of the black family and the denigration as the black man at the head of the household, which started with the Democrat movement, which started with the end of segregation. That's what's.
Hold on. You
said that
so.
I can go all night.
You said that shit so quick. Break that down. What you just said. They didn't hear you.
I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna say this. When we started seeing the black man being removed from the home, that's what we saw a loosening our morals, the destruction of the black church, our political ideology, where we should be having spirituality. Now, notice that kind of coincided with the end of segregation. All of a sudden, black women were being married to the government. You can't have a man in the house, and a black male decided to be persecuted by people. I think they used the black woman. I think they weaponized the black woman against us. I think that's still going on. If you notice, when I get criticism, these always from black women. Why? Why are they criticizing me so vehemently?
Exactly, and that's
funny. If y'all know, I'm sure
George,
y'all.
let's be honest, Mr.
Can
Brooks.
I say something?
You strike a nerve.
But see, here's what strike a nerve. I ain't calling nobody out their name. I ain't saying nothing that I don't feel. It's the fact you don't agree with me. The only reason I'm controversial is so people don't agree with me. I'm not coming out saying anything incendiary. I'm just talking about concepts. So it's the
Exactly.
fact. Since I'm not talking to you directly, which I'm not, that means you're getting offended because of what I said. Well, why not ask me why I feel that way? Why not ask me an example? But you come with that Uncle Tom stuff and all that mess, then you like a little kid to me. I start playing with you. I ain't stunning you with it. But if you come to me with some dialogue, hey, I'm gonna mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
You know
I ain't
what?
got
CJ,
to
CJ, you got 60 seconds. Do not go crazy on them. I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
The only thing I want to tell that troll is to, go F yourself, you C word.
All
Okay.
right, man.
That's
Next topic.
yeah. That man
So
get that much time away, but anyway, it's gone.
yeah, we got a lot of trolls over here, but I told you what was gonna happen after the
I don't
episode.
care, man. This
I
stuff don't bother
told you.
me, man. These little kids,
Uh,
man. This what's up.
yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's
Let's
get
moving
to it.
on.
All right. Former NFL star Chris Johnson reveals ALS. He has
Yeah.
ALS at
That's Lou
39.
Gehrig's disease, man. That's a horrible disease, Lou Gehrig's disease to have. Yeah.
Yeah. So what does it really mean before we get into this clip? I really don't know what it means. I know a lot of like
I think it's part. It's
football
part of
players.
the. I think it's part of 40 different types of neuromuscular diseases.
Mm, okay. Let's get into the clip, man. Like, share, and subscribe. We almost out of here. We got a few more topics. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, that like, comment, negative or positive. We appreciate y'all. If you get too crazy, hey man, we gotta put motherfuckers on timeout like a little toddlers and shit.
Man, go send them to their room, man.
There's
That's what
some
it need to
tragic
be
news
at
coming
anyway.
out of the NFL today. Chris Johnson, a ECU grad, also played with the Titans, Jets, and Cardinals. He revealed today that he has ALS.
And he played college at East Carolina University from 2004 to 2007. So a lot of people in our area here in the Carolinas, know him as a player. He was diagnosed last year. ALS, widely known as Lou Gehrig's disease, attacks the cells in the brain and the spine that control, the muscles throughout the body. Obviously, as an athlete, that's as for anyone that's devastating. As an athlete, it's someone who's used to moving and competing. That it's horrible. He's 40 years old and has no family history of the disease, which there's
It can
no
it
one
can be
knows-
hereditary, but
it can be hereditary, but no one
also
really
cannot.
knows where it comes from, basically.
Yeah, he is taking part in some clinical trials for treatment. He revealed pretty much a lot of the details of this earlier this morning in an interview with ABC. But yeah, I mean the fact that it also came out as well. I mean, just in considering the local connections, or at least the Carolina connections here as well, people think on him fondly. But I think a lot of people are also rooting for him right now, considering the severity. And we know how fast Lou Gehrig's disease can progress. It can progress very quickly.
And he said it's changed what his body can do, but it hasn't changed who he is. And
if I'm not mistaken, too, he's only 40.
He's 40.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's only 40.
So hopefully he'll be able to, his body will respond to treatment. You never know what
and
advancements.
There's the hope that will happen.
Queen.
Right. So
I'm
yeah,
saying like is that young to get that?
no,
Seems like
I've heard of
young.
people getting it in their 30s. This not something I have not seen before, but it can it can it can be rough. And it's named after Lou Gehrig, who's a famous baseball player who was one of the first people to have that condition, and they named it after him. But it caused a lot of muscle wasting and muscle degeneration and things like that. So, I pray for him and his family, and maybe just to spread awareness about the disease so we can, all learn more about it or donate to an ALS foundation or do something.
Or donate to the Muscular Dystrophy Associations.
Right, correct.
Because I used to watch the telethons during Labor Days for years.
Yeah, the Jerry Lewis ones. Yeah, they don't do stuff. They can't do stuff like that anymore. With those the good old days.
Yeah, I used to watch it almost every Labor Day. I just turned to like the WGN TV channel 9 just on Sundays just to watch the thing on 21-hour thing.
Right.
Yeah, man. So let's just everybody put in their prayers that he like they said, he take kind of treatment and everything be all good, man. Cause that ain't nothing to play with. You gotta remember this man is the breadwinner for his family and other generations after him. So
Yeah.
it's not just a quick fix. It's not like a sprained ankle. You know, this shit's real serious.
Right.
So we praying for him. Get well soon. Next topic. We got Monique on that bully. She back on her bully. She going after Oprah. Uh-oh. Y'all know what happened when you go after a few names in this industry. Oprah's one of them. Tyler Perry, Oprah, the few others. Y'all know the rest.
Mm-hmm.
But Monique pushing back on Oprah about a situation. Oprah had an interview and she was saying the last time she seen Whitney, she paid her to perform or something. She was performing at an event. She fell down and she was trying to say like maybe she was intoxicated. All this old shade throwing type shit. So Monique wasn't having it. She went crazy about that shit. And she said, don't talk about the dead because they can't respond. Well, she is right. We're going to get right into the clip, though, man.
Winfrey and Whitney Houston.
Before I let you go, what is one question you're surprised that nobody asked you?
That's a good one, baby. What's the one question you would like to ask me that no one has asked me?
That's an even better one. Now, how you gonna hit me back with
because I don't know the questions. I don't know what you want an answer to.
What is a secret conversation you have had on the side with somebody in the industry that you have never told, but it will make an impact on the industry? It would shake a table.
Oh my goodness.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Baby, if I tell you who I had the secret conversation with, it's gonna shake the table.
You asked me. You asked me what I want. I love to know.
Jesse Jackson.
Okay.
That's it.
What
At shake the table. Shake the table. Because our brother's no longer with us.
Yeah.
And it would be unfair. So you gotta play fair. Because I will not speak of a person about any conversation, about any incidents, about anything that they cannot say yes or no to. Because when you do that, that becomes unfair to the dead, baby. Because they don't have they can't say, well, yes, that happened or that didn't happen. But I'll just say, brother Jesse Jackson. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just brother Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, Oprah actually recently talked about Whitney Houston in an interview. Oh, that's why you said, okay, well, there's that. She said that Whitney, kind of passed out and might have alluded to maybe.
Didn't Oprah fall on stage?
I don't know. I ain't seen it.
And we didn't see we didn't see how she tripped. Nothing. She just went down. We saw that. We saw her. She was walking and bam. And everybody was like, well, she said the shoes. Okay. Well, what was wrong? So, and as we're laughing about it and making light of it, just for me, how do you speak about someone that can't defend it? That, just in my humble opinion, it takes it different because that woman can't say yes or no. And now you just want everybody to take your word because you're the great Oprah Winfrey. And you just take my word that that's what happened. That I believe is unfair. I believe that's unfair. And I still love my sister, Oprah Winfrey. Let me be clear about that. People think in correction, it means you don't love. It's simply just correction. And I remember Gary Owens said one time, Gary Owens, the white comedian, he said one time, how can Monique say that she love him and then she say this? Because that's called blackness. We know how we do it in our community. And I don't care how many Black women you get with or marry, you're not Black. So you wouldn't understand me saying.
These are the kind of gems that she drops.
Yeah.
Even me, I've been in here in the game for 57 years, and a subject will come up. And most people don't even know that Monique even talks like this. Drops jewels. I'm sitting here mesmerized. Me
How y'all feel? Monique got on the head or what?
I think she did right. I think she didn't do it in a disrespectful way. She didn't call out a name. She just called out on something. That's her form of correction. Oprah can take with it and do what she want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see I agree with her.
Yeah, you're right. But like she was saying, like They don't see it like that. They see it like,
Well,
who is you
well,
to correct Oprah?
it's a matter. I mean, I'm looking at the manner in which she did it. You know, she
Yeah.
had a concern. She addressed it in a positive, in a way that I think can be conducive to something positive. Oprah don't have to agree. She can say thank you for bringing that to my attention, but I'll proceed as I see fit. And it could be a peaceful thing. It could be a conflict that don't have to be a conflict. And that's what we need to get to more as black people. But on the point, Oprah was relaying a story, but she feel how she feel about speaking about the dead, and I respect the way she did it, and I don't see no problem with it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. How you feel, CJ?
Monique was right. The dad cannot speak. Is a little too disrespectful to speak on the dad. Especially when the dad cannot defend themselves.
Right.
Facts. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribing, man. Commenting and all that, even if you're talking crazy.
Gus, go fuck yourself, you cunt.
Yeah, he keep talking crazy. We gonna let him ride for this episode. Go ahead, keep that engagement up, Gus. You think you hurting this?
That's all I got to
You
say to
think
him.
you
That's all I
hurting this,
got.
but you helping this, really.
Yeah, you really are, but my favorite.
I tried to ignore him, but he just kept on. It's antagonistic on me.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He's a clown ball, but never mind him. Last topic.
Yeah.
We got a mother and daughter. Shout out CJ for letting me know about this one. So we got a mother and daughter, man. They was arrested for stealing $7K worth of Louis Vuitton bags after tipping off cops. Look how they got caught up, y'all. They tipped off the cops by posting a goddamn TikTok to the Spin That song by Young Miami. Oh my God. If these ain't the dumbest chicks in the game, man, I'm sorry. Even the mama, you gotta get it, mama. Y'all just did some of the dumbest shit. Hey, dumbest shit of the year award. Come on, man.
Now, can I say something? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
I'm gonna say when I talk about black people and nigga fatigue, this the fatigue I'm talking about. So to all these people that don't understand what I say when I say nigga fatigue, this story is about to illuminate everything for for everybody. This is what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. Hey, George. At first I ain't agree, but with this type of cornery and buffoonery.
Yeah, see, I'm glad
Hey.
I'm so glad you played this clip because I think it clears up a lot of distinctions that people have about me, especially about that black people and nigga fatigue. I ain't talking about black people, but when I talk about the nigga fatigue, what we finna here, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I love my people, but man, it is what it is. I ain't gonna interrupt no more. I apologize.
I mean, hey, like Monique said, sometimes we need correction, right?
Right.
Monique ain't never lied. But this the last topic, y'all. We got it. This going crazy viral on the internet. We gotta speak on it, man. Hey, Young Miami, they talking down on you about your song. Hey, I mean, I don't want my daughter listening to it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. It's just a reflection of her reality. Young Miami is not from Hollywood. She's from the hood.
Right.
Come to find out, her mother got locked up before for some shoplifting type shit, allegedly, whatever.
I mean,
So
the
it's
thing
like,
is, the thing is, I hate to see her get messed over because you can create any piece of art you want to, but if folks go out and do the dumb shit, that's kind of on them.
right, that's on them
You
and
know,
their
you
parenting.
shouldn't be
Blame the
penalized for
parent.
something somebody else do.
Yeah. Let's get right to it, man. Last topic,
All
man. We about to be out after this. Let's go.
Video working closely with Bellevue police to identify 3 suspects. 2 of them were arrested last year in Glendale, California. 18-year-old Reality Levins from Renton and 24-year-old Janice Downs, who along with 26-year-old Memory Yearby are accused of stealing $30,000 worth of high-end bags. On Tuesday, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mother at their home on 223rd Place in Kent. Detectives say they located clothing worn during the thefts, one of the cars used, and 3 assault-style rifles.
What is interesting to note is that the suspects are actually convicted felons, so they're prohibited from possessing.
Downs and her accomplice cooperated to steal the purses, distracting the clerk by asking to see other bags on the shelves behind him. When he turned his back, watch as the accomplice smoothly slips the handles of one of the purses over her arm.
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video right now. Look, this situation right here is the prime definition of the internet being your downfall, following trends being your downfall, and things like that. Now, these two people, a mother and a daughter, have been tearing Seattle up for the past couple of years now, from what I'm seeing. And I'm glad I kind of waited to post this video because I've seen other things about them. Now, one of the videos is what took place, and I'm gonna play that at the end, but I gotta show y'all how they've been moving before they even got caught this time, right? Taking Louis Vuitton purses. Now, some of y'all may have seen it online, but haven't seen the full thing in depth. But for those who don't know nothing about it, basically it was a mother and a daughter who were going on the internet, and they were doing the little spin that challenge, you know, dancing to Young Miami song, showing the theft that they have been doing. They've been turning their ass up for years with this theft down there in Seattle, cuz, and other places as well too. They damn near gonna get a RICO the way that they out there moving, cuz. But basically, you know, she said you're scamming and you're boosting females where y'all at and shit like that. Well, she showed them where the hell she was. She had that damn purses and dancing with them and shit like that. Now y'all already know the Louis bags be high as hell when you get it from the store. There are thousands and thousands of dollars and shit like that. And it ain't nothing wrong with it if you want to spend it. I don't give a damn what people do with their money, because hell, if you like it and you work for it, do what the hell you want to do. But to be out here stealing these folks shit is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But basically, you know, I want to say this before we move forward. Jump in on the sweepstakes while you can. We're coming on the last couple of weeks of it being. Link in the comment section and get your entries, and do not get any other entries or convicted
of luxury apparel and activewear from Lululemon and other retailers all over Western Washington. At least 42 stores were targeted.
Tonight, a major win for retailers, law enforcement, and shoppers fed up with prolific thieves caught on camera stripping the shelves. They stroll in like regular shoppers, then scramble out lugging bags filled and arms full of stolen goods.
These ladies would come in, they would immediately select a number of items, high-value clothing from different retailers, Lululemon, Nordstrom, Macy's, and then they would immediately exit and leave.
In court documents, Bellevue Detective Jeff Christensen detailed their crime spree, hitting Lululemon stores from Bellingham to Bellevue and from Tukwila to Tacoma, as well as stores throughout the greater Portland area, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of activewear.
We're talking about over $500,000 worth of merchandise. And what that really translates to is increased costs for consumers.
Bellevue police say thieves often sell the merchandise for 30 cents on the dollar.
Oftentimes, the suspects would wear burqas or other baggy clothing that they were able to either hide the items in, bring reusable bags, even garbage bags that they would fill completely full with these items.
Sometimes doing it with regular shoppers just feet away. With every theft, loss prevention officers at Lululemon documented the video, working closely with Bellevue police to identify 3 suspects. 2 of them were arrested last year in Glendale, California. 18-year-old Reality Levens from Renton and 24-year-old Janice Downs, who along with 26-year-old Memory Yearby are accused of stealing $30,000 worth of high-end bags. On Tuesday, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mother at their home on 223rd Place in Kent. Detectives say they located clothing worn during the thefts, one of the cars used, and 3 assault-style rifles.
What is interesting to note is that the suspects are actually convicted felons, so they're prohibited from possessing firearms.
Now, you already be knowing, like, if you get caught with... Man, that's enough. That's enough, man.
Right.
What's going on, man?
I mean, my thing, I knew folks like that all coming up. I mean, they don't surprise me at all how they moved and nothing. I knew folks like that, you know, I knew boosters like that, you know, women like that all time coming up. But thing is, wasn't no social media back then. And back then, folks knew better than to post what you did. So, I mean, if you're gonna put yourself out there like that, man, okay, you get what you got. And folks been ripping Walmart for years on it getting them pieces. So, you know, shoplifting it is what it is, but Ain't really too much you can say about that. That's pretty much self-explanatory, and they gonna probably end up probably chipping, telling on whoever they work with. Before like that don't move by themselves, not moving no Louis Vuitton. So probably testify against other folks, something like that. It story probably go away unless something just pop out.
Facts. You said it best as I could. They the dumbest criminals though. They recording crimes, man. Get
Well,
they
see,
stupid
folks,
ass
see,
off the
see,
street.
everybody so into social media, everybody influencer before they even a criminal now. I'm over influence.
But
I
the
just do the
mama
crime
should
to get
know
influence.
better, dog. The mama
Man,
triple
the
super
mama, the
OG.
coldest one. I'm telling you, in them kind of sets like that, the mom be the coldest one. The mom be an old head. She know the game. That's who guiding this shit. But ain't them young girl. They got a mama that they put them up on that. Come on.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Don't get caught with your own supply, man. That's the basic rules.
Right.
CJ, how you feel? You brought the story to us.
Dumbest criminal. That was the most dumbest shit I ever seen in my entire life. And that video is like, wow. I just had to laugh. All I can do is just laugh at that video because it's just silly and stupid. You knew damn well your ass just got out of prison not too long ago in January. Now your dumbass is heading back to jail, dumbass. So you deserve to go to prison. Apparently you haven't learned a lesson the first time.
Yeah. Now it's generational.
Right.
That's
But it's
crazy.
always been that way. You remember the gypsies back in Romania? They did the same thing. They were pickpockets. They all lived in a commune and did like this. So this ain't no different.
Facts.
I mean, just
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Just
But it's something else though. But they might
Hey,
get
but
a Rico.
like you said, Brooks, black people and niggas.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. There y'all go. There you go right there. So now we ain't got no more confusion going forward about what I'm talking about when I say what I say.
Exactly.
So,
For sure. So man,
This
hey,
is
y'all know what
ridiculous.
it is, man. Another episode. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We gonna get out of here. We gonna let the panel let y'all know everything they got going on. And let's go.
all right, I just released the Meta Papers 2 weeks ago. It's my latest book on philosophy. It's nothing political. It's philosophy. It's on Apple Books and on Barnes and Noble. Just put it in George P. Brooks. It's the Meta Papers. I got some articles on AmericanThinker.com, which is a leading conservative editorial think tank. I've got 3 articles on there so far. I got some more coming out. I'm also hosting a MAGA Heaven at 7 show starting tomorrow. It'll be on TikTok. It'll be be Mondays and Thursdays on TikTok with Nakia Dion. And we're gonna be talking about dating as a black conservative and what this like. So I got a few more things I'm working on, but I don't want to keep everybody this evening. I want to thank y'all for having me on. Thank the guests that listen, even the damn fools, and so everybody stay blessed.
All right, appreciate you. Till next time.
Thank you.
All right. Cuz end it out. Let's get to it.
You know where to find me on social media, Facebook or Instagram, and I'm gonna be trying to work on coming up with new projects myself. So, till then, ciao.
All right, cuz I'm still waiting on that painting.
All right, I got you.
All right. For
All
sure.
right, all right.
Yeah, man. There y'all have it, man. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. We appreciate everybody, even the trolls. But it's the one and only. You can't troll me, so you might as well clone me. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth, man. Tap in on our audio and our visual, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Hit that QR code. I got a new single dropping Friday, July 10th, called The Truth on Even. Y'all gonna have to pay for that, man. $5. Come on, y'all got $5 for your boy, man. But till next time, man, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody. It's all good, man. We out. Real Conversations Podcast presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. We gone. Have a great week. And Smooth.